everyone. I'm just making a little bit of stenciling to go on the inside of the signature that I did the other day. So this is the signature that I made. This is the inside of it because we've got calendar stuff here. That was on the back of a calendar. So I just want to cover that up before I put it in because it's just going to make it so much easier to do. So I've got this stencil, tree stencil, and I've got a little bit of coffee dyed paper, and I'm just going to, I'm probably just going to use brown, but I might add some green. See how it looks. So with the stenciling, I just use the ink pad, and I use these little brushes. These are great because if you try to do this with a dauber, it won't get into all of the little areas, and also it will wreck your dauber because it kind of, the stencil kind of cuts into the foam pad that's on the top. So the thing that I think is quite cool with the little brushes is they do get into all the little nooks and crannies, which is excellent. But also you can kind of get areas where you can be really strong with the colour, like this little bit here. And then other areas where it's not so strong with the colour. You can tape your stencil down if you want to. If you're a bit heavy-handed like me, it moves about quite a bit. So I'm kind of not into like total perfection when it comes to my journals, because I like it that they're all, I like it that they have little things that are not quite right, or, you know, something that shows that it's actually handmade, something that shows that somebody's actually done this rather than it being produced on a machine somewhere. I like that. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Just move it across here a little bit. As I say, you could add some green if you wanted to, but I'm kind of quite liking the brown on its own at the moment. There we are. So that should be enough for what I need. So let me just put my little stencil away. Sorry about my croaky voice. I'm still struggling a little bit with it. Okay, so this is the front, and we're going to stick this over onto the back. So that should be plenty. There we go. So that's going to be like that. Right, good. So let's just use our glue stick again, making sure that we get it right off the end and the corners. Come into the end of my glue. Need to get another one out. That is that. There we go. Let's find the tiddy pom. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to put that the other way up. Make sure I'm on the right end of it. I am. Okay. Let's just stick that down. Just rubbing off any excess glue underneath, and then we can trim this down. so this is now our insides. That I like a lot better. So we've got our little robin on the outside and our little trees on the inside. Now we may still need to trim this up a little tiny bit. So I'm going to make it too massive. So I've got here the rest of the magical forest so far. This is going to be a signature. I haven't actually sorted these signatures out, and I'll do that with you next. So that will be going into there, and then that will be going into the cover. So I do think it will need a little bit of trimming off of the top. I think the width is going to be fine, but it's the top. I need to just take a little bit off of the top. So let me just, sorry about the mess. It's all very messy in my world at the moment. Put that up there. Okay, so let's just put that there for now. So what I'll do is, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take it off of the bottom, because then we'll just have trees and we won't have the border. So let me just do that. That's because that will give me a straight line to cut along as well, which is always useful. Could do this with a trimmer, a paper trimmer, or a guillotine if you want to. But I'm being a bit lazy today. I can't bother to get mine out. So that, it's good. It all lines up along the top and bottom, so we haven't got pages sticking out. And now it's going to fit quite nicely into the journal, which is excellent news. Excellent news. So I'm going to keep this one together so that it's all lined up. I've got lots of these extra tracing paper bits. I'm going to pop them, actually that'll be better for that, over here for now, because I might use those later on. So then I've got, let's just put the lid on the glue before it falls over and sticks to everything. So now I've got a cover. I started to put some ink onto this stuff, but I'm not sure. I might need to get some more. I might spray that more with ink, or I might try and coffee dye some of it. But that is going to go onto here, and then I'll put some other stuff around it as well. So I like it. I really like the texture of it, but I need to cover up all this other area. So I might paint it, or I might do it with the ink spray and see if that works any better. So got a bit of work to do on that. But I love the texture of it, so I really want to use it. So I've got one signature there. Here's the other insides. Insides, and then I've got a signature cover that I've made from a digital design that I did. I love that. And the inside of that, all I've done with that is just collaged on. I've got to stick them down properly because, as you can see, they're not quite stuck. So I need to get to that. That's kind of just done like a collage of stripes of leftover paper trimmings from this. So I'll pop that. Oh, it's got its cover already. I'll pop that with that for now, so we don't get anything lost. That's that, and that's that, and that's that. And then the other signature cover that I've got is just a book page, a botanical book page. So that should be around about the right sort of size. May need to just trim it down a little bit, but it kind of looks all right to me. So I think we might just leave that as it is. And these are the pages to go with that one. So in my next video, which I'll do shortly, what I'll do is I'll just go through all the pages and make sure that we've got them nicely distributed, so that we've got, you know, the right number of green and the right number of brown, so we've got it even. I've also got some envelopes that I'm going to put into here, so I need to dig those out and then put those in, and I'll show you that process in the next video. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.